Okay, how old are you?
55.
55. Okay, and then how long have you struggled with erectile dysfunction?
Really started around 50.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so about 5 years you started to
Yeah.
experience it.
Yeah, it was kind of a gradual, when you're in the moment, not being able to stay where you want to stay.
Yeah, yeah. And so guys just got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And then before you came into us, how bad had it gotten?
It was really bad. Like it wasn't impotent. I wasn't that bad, but it was kind of like, I would say almost 1 out of 3 times I couldn't perform.
Wow.
I would get to that. Sometimes I'd get to that point and it would just go away really quick.
Wow.
And other times I would struggle to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times it'd be okay, but I was never full strength.
Yeah.
Which is why after a couple months, I just talked to my wife. I'm like, well, I'm going to try to find someone. And that's where I found you guys.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. When that started to happen, what kind of impact did it have on you and on your relationship? And
Well,
right.
At first, when it starts happening, you just kind of are demoralized, right?
Yeah.
You don't know why it's happening. You wonder, well, am I sick? Is this just a physical thing? What's going on? And then, my wife was great about it, but you start thinking, oh gosh, I've got to be able to do this, or then she loses out, right? You're married, and so that really started giving me anxiety, which made it even harder to perform, right?
Yeah.
So it just
kind
kind
of
of
cycle.
Yeah, it just kept piling up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I've got a lot of patients that say that when they start experiencing it, that it wasn't just impacting them in the bedroom, but like confidence-wise, just in life.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, because you don't understand it, right? I mean, you know something's wrong, but you don't understand it. So it's kind of, you kind of walking around like, am I sick? Like, what's wrong with me? Am I dying? You start thinking weird stuff.
Right.
Right. And then I started researching it, and I'm like, okay, there's hope.
Yeah.
Like looks like there's a non-invasive way that I might be able to get better.
Awesome. And then before coming to Happy Valley Clinic, what had you tried?
I just all the supplements and exercising too. I amped up my exercise, got my cardio up. I went to the regular doctors. They didn't even care. Like when I tried to get a prescription for testosterone, they didn't want to do it because I tested a little bit low there, but so they just didn't care. They really didn't care.
Wow.
That's when I got motivated to look at alternative. You don't realize that people like you exist until you look, right?
Yeah. Until
you Google it or whatever you're doing. It's like, hold it, there's a whole optional attack on this that I could visit, and that's
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried and all the pills that you get from all those other companies, they do help, but it's kind of fake. It's kind of like, you're trying to stop. It's like the dam's bursting and you're sitting there when you put your finger on one spot and then it keeps going. So it's a quick fix sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you heard about us or you came across us, how did you decide to go with Happy Valley Clinic?
Well, my biggest thing was you guys weren't corporate. You look more like a family. You look more family owned, and I watched your videos and I did some research and thought, okay, this is a little more intimate. So let me talk to these people first and see what happens. So I never even got to anybody else.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I really pride us on being totally comprehensive and taking care of people and letting them be more important than the things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows. It's a great relationship to get into, right? You get when you get to my age and you've been to doctors and you go to the old man appointments and then you're doing all that stuff and you find out really quick they just don't care. Yeah. I don't mean to judge any doctor on a personal level, right? But they're so overwhelmed. They almost can't afford to give you their undivided attention. So they don't listen as well. They don't respond in the client portals. They don't. Whereas with you, with Happy Valley, I know I have Brock's number. If I have a question, all I gotta do is call him or text him. He gets right back to me every single time. And that's priceless compared to traditional medicine and your corporate-owned pharmaceutical companies and even these giant medical corporations that are paying all the doctors.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah. What caused you to choose focused shockwave therapy and the other treatments we have here versus something else or somewhere else?
I I just liked the idea that it was going to help do something physically, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a drug, it wasn't a needle,
Right.
it was just the science behind it. When you read about it, it just made sense.
Yeah.
It really is that simple. You read it and it's like, oh, okay. Then you say, well, they're saying these procedures, these methods work. Well, then you research the methods and it's like, oh, they do. There's evidence here. It's clear. It's not hard to find the evidence.
Yeah.
If you just Google the machines and your techniques, it's all real.
And that's the key thing too, right? Is like making sure that you're getting the right technology.
Yeah.
Right. And the cool thing is the technology that we utilize, there are clinical trial after clinical trial after clinical trial with double-blind placebo in it showing this is effective.
Yep.
Yeah. Was the process painful?
No pain, no, not at all. It was quick and painless, and again, the relationship with you and your staff is what made it so simple. You know, they're professionals and everything's easy here. It's not, you're never pressured, you never feel uncomfortable, you know.
Cool. The big question is what were the results?
Oh, it's great, yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
And we've only been through 12 treatments now.
Yeah, 12 treatments.
Right? So 2 phases.
Yeah, it's
and it's great.
Yeah, and I you feel so good that I know I'm going to be a regular customer just because I think physically it's beneficial to me. It's not only, it's one thing to talk about ED, realize you have a problem, then maybe get it fixed, right? You want it fixed, especially as you get as old as I am, right?
Yeah.
We all want to be 18 again.
Yeah.
Right? But the cool thing is there's other benefits to it. It's going to fix that, but it also helps your mentality. It helps the relationship with your spouse because now the confidence is there. Yeah. There's no hesitance anymore. You're not worried, and that makes everything better with her.
That's cool.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know, I think overall, again, if you're a prospective client and you're reading about this stuff, it does make you feel better. Like you will feel better. Like it's getting the blood flowing. Literally, it's helping your circulation. It really works.
Neat. Have you been happy with your results?
Oh yeah, everything's been great. Yeah,
Cool.
Awesome.
And has your sweetheart, has she been happy with the results?
Yeah.
Awesome. What has Happy Valley Clinic been able to bring back in to your marriage?
It's honestly, it's those spontaneous moments. You know, now they were off the table for a few years for me.
Wow.
Right? So maybe she's in a mood and your confidence is just shattered. You're just, and you know, things start to happen. You're like, maybe you got a moment, you're in the home, the kids are gone for a few hours, right?
Yeah.
And that spontaneity kicks in, and it's, before this, I was like, ugh, I got to think of excuses to get out of it.
Right.
Because I can't tell her, I don't want to tell her, oh, I can't perform.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think of an excuse like, oh, I've got to go call somebody, or I got to do something.
Right.
Well, now those spontaneous moments are back where it's just like, okay, I'm ready to roll. Let's do it.
Wow.
So that's important. If you have a healthy sexual relationship with your partner, that's very important.
Yeah. Deeper connection.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think about Happy Valley Clinic, their process, the staff, and your overall
it's all great. You know, and the clinics are clean. You know,
Nice.
You go into a lot of doctors' offices and the trash cans are full, or you know, it's just, there's some weirdness sometimes. And you guys do both clinics. I've been to both.
Yeah.
And everything's always clean and everyone's professional. I think maybe 12 treatments has it been, right? You said 12, and I think maybe one time I had to wait for like 5 minutes. So everything's always been prompt and quick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. The big question is would you recommend Happy Valley Clinic?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Your competition, all the competition wants to do is shoot you with needles, which in some cases, yeah, maybe that is going to help, but it's still only a quick fix.
Right.
You're going to always, if that's the route you're going to take, you're always going to have to do that. You're always going to have to do needles or take pills or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the only place that I read, and even for the price, that I mean, there's no guarantee theoretically, but that says, hey, we can fix you physically. We're not gonna shoot you up.
Right.
We're not gonna give you pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do an all natural treatment, and you're gonna, you know, and it works. So that's what it was. Everyone else I talked to wanted to shoot me up with testosterone, even without testing me. They're just kind of like, oh, well, we'll test you, but we think that this will fix you. And
Not usually.
No.
When we're talking about testosterone and ED, that's because 98% of the time it's a vascular issue and a musculature issue in the pelvic floor. And so, yeah, no, we've got the right technology based on the research. Whereas even our competitors here locally, they don't have that technology.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, well, brother, thank you for letting us serve you and be here for you. And if someone was on the fence and they're like, maybe I should just wait it out. Maybe it'll get better, you know, over the next couple of years. What would you? Because it's been for you, it's been 5 years. What would you say to them?
You gotta. I would say go seek help and put Happy Valley at the top of your list. Because as I said, the relationship with you is priceless. And I don't know what to tell people other than that. It's like, that's the relationship there, and having your knowledge base and your services. And it's just to have it all in one with one person and not having to go through a secretary or an administrative assistant or have to come see a physician's assistant before you see the doctor. That's all out the window. You come talk to Brock and you'll see everything's gonna work. It's just, your presentation is great, and just everything you come through on everything you say.
Thanks.
And that's rare. I mean, I'm going to be 56 this year, and I've been in and out of doctors' offices for all kinds of issues. Yeah. And you just get tired of their nonchalant attitude towards helping you. So it's worth it just for the relationship with you, and just that confidence you give the person, your clients, that hey, we're gonna go all out to fix this.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, I think I covered it.
You did?
Yeah.
You did. Well,
and I'll be back.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for letting us be here for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And you need anything at all as we're moving through, and you just reach out to me, call me, text me.
Yeah.
And you got my personal number. So.
Yeah, will do.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a one-take wonder. Way to go.